welcome back to another Hothead 444 set review. Today we have set number 71854, Cole's Mission Mech, with 364 pieces and 3 minifigs, being Cole, Dragonform Zane, and Acid Monster. The one monster we haven't looked at on the channel yet. On the back of the box we can see Cole out of his golem form, because that's basically what the set is. His Dragon Zane up top, and the multiple weapon features there that this thing has, and you can even swap it with weapons from the Ryu set. So let's open the box and get into it. Jam-pack this. So we have bag 1, 2, and 3 numbered bags. An instruction book. No stickers. That's a bonus. Anyway, let's get into the build. set all built up. And this is a really amazing mech slash form that Cole has here. I like the different assortment of weapons. We've got a staff on the back, which can spin, funnily enough. We also have a sword, which is nice. Typical mechs usually have swords. But what they don't have is a gun, which Cole does have an actually shootable gun. So, yeah, that's something. I thought Ninjago was, and Lego especially, was against guns. But anyway, here we are. In terms of posability, we have joints in the shoulders, a hinge in the neck, which only does that, which I'm very disappointed by. This should have had a mixer ball joint up here. But anyway, we have ankle and hip articulation as well as 2 fingers and a thumb, which can be posed in 2 different directions there. There's a shoulder movement where you have 360 rotation. I do like that these golden leaf pieces hinge up out of the way mostly. And yeah, you can make it go up all the way there, which is nice. And of course both arms have the same articulation. Just putting the arm out of the way. With a leg posability, yeah, we've got a decent range of motion. You can get quite a high kick there. And it splays out pretty much all the way as well. And ankles, 360 degree rotation. They go back quite a bit. Forward, not so much unfortunately. But I suppose that's needed for stability perhaps. Although, they could have just taken this piece out and left the rock piece there. Oh well, anyway. Side to side is the whole thing, so that's at least something. So we have a decent range of articulation here. And yeah, you can get this thing into a walking pose. Or at least somewhat of a walking pose. I suppose this is a decent range of articulation. It's just more would have been perfect. But anyway, let's take a closer look. We can see if we open this piece up, Cole fits in there nicely. And the head here, the eyes are actually a print. No stickers at all in this set, as I said previously, so it's always a bonus. So, just taking him out. There's quite a lot of studs in there, but Cole does cover them up nicely. So, I don't mind that. And you can see him through there, but his hair just looks like more rocks in this thing. Kind of, in a way. It's sort of a kind of illusion, I don't know. But I do like the color scheme of this thing, mostly. I love the black, the dark tan, the grey, little hints of orange throughout as well. That's a nice, typical Cole color scheme. I love the fact that we have clips for weapons. That is amazing. More Ninjago vehicles need that. That's one thing Nexonite's always had over Ninjago during its time. But now we have places to put minifig weapons and mech weapons. So that's nice. The arms, we'll take a look at the head first. I do like the design of the head. How this pokes up and the orange over here looks like humongous eyebrows. That I find comical. But the head articulation is shocking. No side to side movement, only a little bit up and down. And you can't twist it either. So, yeah. Huge letdown in the neck articulation. But the arms I like. This is for the saw blade that can be connected from Ryu's set. Don't know if I'll be getting that yet. Probably not. But yeah, we'll see. Anyway. Unfortunately, the gold here is a little out of place for me. So just taking that off and Yeah, I like it already, although it does feel like it's missing some armor up here, so I don't know, if this was grey, I think it would have been perfect, or black or tan or something like that, one of the other colours, but gold just stands out too much to me. It also doesn't help that the only other piece of gold on the set is on the weapons, or on Cole's minifig itself, so yeah, we have a clip here for each of the weapons as well. I do like the translucent orange in here as well here, and the nice black rock detailing all throughout as well. Taking a look at the leg here, we do have this piece returning, just like in the arm. I don't like this piece, especially in the arms, because then you just have fingers and shoulder. Because small mechs like this already don't have wrist articulation, that's exceedingly rare, and now they don't have elbow articulation. What the hell is this? Although in the knee here, I don't mind it, to create this nice looking shape. The Electromech did this way back in 2015, I want to say? Yeah, 2015. So I don't mind that it's used again, like this here. The foot design is definitely interesting as well. Bit of translucent orange there. Quite a few of this piece as well. Not just here, but all throughout the build. So, I like that. Bit of dark tan on the inside there. So, yeah. Oh, and another thing. I don't like the fact that we can see a bit of coal through here. If we had just had, yeah, just a couple extra pieces, just adding onto this dark tan piece, that would have been amazing. But anyway, that's Cole's mission mech, or Cole's golem form. Let's take a look at the minifigs, and then I'll give you my overall thoughts. Something I just realised that I think is actually pretty cool. You can actually have the staff spin in Cole's hand here. So, that's kind of nice. So, to start off the minifigures, we have Cole and Dragon Form Zane. Taking a look at Cole first, since this is his set. He has a nice gold and translucent orange hammer here, which is nice. Typical Cole themed weapon. But taking a look at his outfit, I really like this suit for him. I do wish that, just like on the head mold on the actual Dragon Cole, the arms had also been grey, and say maybe the belt and torso be swapped or something. Maybe either have that be orange or say dark tan maybe, I don't know. But I always thought grey should be Cole's secondary colour, since that's the colour of rocks. Last I checked, no rocks are orange, unless they're gingers. Anyway, I do like how his symbol is printed on this dragon crest here. Got a dark grey undershirt, dark grey belt, some dragon detailing on the toes here, some dragon claws there, kind of scale-like designs here, and kind of these rock-like scales as well, representing his element, which is nice. He has his normal hair instead of his headband, which I will be changing that after this review. But yeah, we have 2 studs on the back, and that's because the same armor piece is used for the dragon figures, which I'll take a look at him in a second. But just taking the armor and mask and hair off, we can see what Cole's printing looks like underneath all that. So we have a typical Cole face that we've seen since 2017 in the movie. That has not yet retired. And we have some gold printing on the back and just black rock scales as well. But Zane here, regular gold katana, nothing to say about that. Looks amazing. The Dragon Form minifigures are some of the best minifigures of this wave, and Zane is no exception. I love the medium azure used on his arms and on his head crest here, his hood, whatever it is. The white molded tail looks nice. The Dragonian wing piece in white also looks nice. And yeah, we have the power-up eyes as well, since those are being used in the show for the first time. Underneath that, we have Zane screaming and Zane calm. And just taking the wings off. And I suppose the tail should come off as well, when they want to. Yeah, we have some ice printing underneath here. I wish the gold wasn't here, because it just makes the ice look dirty in a way. I also wish the dark grey was light grey, which I don't know why they use dark grey on Zane as well. Taking a look at the back, it's pretty much the same thing, really. Nothing to talk about. And last but not least, we have the Acid Monster, the one villain in this set. So yeah, the Acid Monster's colour scheme I really love. The weapon kind of looks like a vial or something, I don't know. Something you keep acid in. But anyway, it definitely looks poison themed, which is nice. Taking that away. Yeah, it kind of looks like a snake fang is on there too, which is nice. But taking a look at this minifigure looks amazing. I love the fact that the snake tail is returning as well after 4 years in purple, just like on Pythor in 2012. We have some awesome lime green and black printing for the scales on a predominantly purple color scheme, lime green hands, and this amazing headpiece with 4 eyes, some fangs, all in trans bright green, going all throughout here, the neck as well, with some purple in there too. So yeah, this headpiece looks amazing. Yeah, it's actually not really covering up printing either, but that's what the inside of it there looks like. So yeah, let's move on to the price, and I'll give you my overall thoughts too. So what are my overall thoughts on the set? I honestly think it's a pretty good set. You get 3 minifigures for $50. That's what I paid for this thing. And I mean, it's 350 parts overall, so I think it's a pretty good deal. I'd recommend this to pretty much any fan of Cole or Zane, really, because you get Zane's dragon form and a pretty good build for Cole too. The only negatives I can think of is perhaps a little bit in the color scheme and a bit in the articulation as well. But aside from that, I can't fault the set anything, so I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10. That'll wrap it up for my thoughts here today. Hope you enjoyed the video, and I shall see you next time. Like and subscribe. Oh, and about the 100 sub video, it's coming very, very soon. Hopefully within the next week, but we'll see. So yeah, that'll just about do it. Ciao.